time. Let's go ahead and do our usual quick sound check. Now, go to this screen, refresh the page, and let's see if I can hear myself. Okay, I can sort of hear myself there, and what about game audio? And I can hear that too. Okay, then we are good to go. Let's go ahead and mute that tab. And that should be the right window. Okay. Let's get straight to it. I know usually I show up a few minutes early, but
let's hang out for a bit.
I had a lot to do today. I finally finished doing my taxes, and unexpectedly I ended up getting a tax refund for the first time in years. I thought I was going to owe like $1,000 or something, but I'll take a refund. It's not that big of a refund, but it is what it is. It's definitely better than owing money. But yeah, so today is most likely going to be the last part because we only have 3 more bosses to challenge for post-game content.
Take it away, operator.
Let me think, and what else? There was something else I wanted to comment on. What was it? Let me see. Oh, well, a couple things. So I think it was 2 parts ago when we were doing Elecman, and I kept on seeing all of these dialogues that felt like they were, you know, updated from the original. I did some research, and it turns out that no, all the dialogue is completely untouched. It's the same original dialogue they had when the game first released, so I guess this game was really ahead of its time. What was the other thing? So my acoustics might sound a little bit different for 2 reasons. One, I got myself a new desk recently, and now I've got a lot more space between my microphone and my keyboard. Well, I don't know if it's a lot more space. It's about a foot away now when it was pretty much glued to the keyboard previously. So hopefully, for those of you that were getting annoyed by the sound of my keyboard tapping, hopefully that noise will be a bit reduced. And speaking of my keyboard, I have a new keyboard, so the sound might be a little bit different. Might sound a little less mechanical. But yeah, let's get started. So as you can see, I'm standing in front of the chip trader. What I did off screen was I got the last couple chips that we were missing, and then I went to that place in front of where Dr. Freud is always standing, and I jacked into that computer where you get all of those fish viruses, and I just kept on farming them for battle chips, and I spent them all on the chip trader just to get more of what I like. I didn't really need anything from the chip trader, but here's what I got. So I got a couple of these interrupt chips. The only other way to get interrupt apart from the chip trader is to just buy it from Higsby. So I got 2 of those. I got these big waves, I got a couple of barriers, I got this drop-down chip, which for those of you who've been trying to get it, you know it's kind of hard to obtain, so that's nice. I got a few of these actually. More barriers, a couple of Buster Punches, another Muramasa, we already had one to begin with, another copy of Slow Gauge, even though I bought one from Higsby, a bunch of these Gaia 3s, which will fit nicely into my current folder because they have a code of C, some Raton 3s, actually I think I already had 2 of these and I got the 3rd one from the chip trader, a Fast Gauge on top of the one I already bought. Those are 2 more drop-downs from the trader. Yeah, and these were definitely from the chip trader as well. Drop-down A, also from the chip trader. I got a couple of Sharkman 3s. I think only 2 out of those 5 were ones that I got from Challenging Mesa. And yeah, these tri-spears are basically the chips that I farmed. These tri-arrows and tri-spears are what you can get just from fighting in the computer in front of Dr. Freud at the waterworks. So I just farmed, I had like 30, 40, 50 of each of these, and I just dumped them all into the chip trader. Apart from that, I also got, apart from those other drop-downs you saw, so you saw a drop-down A, drop-down R's, and that drop-down T, but I also got drop-down B from the enemy that actually drops it in one of the areas of the internet. And oh boy, was that a hassle to get until I finally learned a little bit more about how to manipulate the RNG in this game. But yeah, let me actually sort alphabetically and show the drop-down B that... Yeah, I got 2 copies of drop-down B from that virus, and... oh boy, it's... learn to do the RNG manipulation, it will save you so much time, because I was trying to run around and get it on my own. I'll show you the location where you can find this virus. It's actually one of the places that we're going to be headed today. And maybe I'll show off a little bit of how to manipulate the RNG even further than what I showed last time with the whole reload and run in a fixed direction strategy. There turns out to be more to it than that. You can even manipulate which chips you end up drawing on the first turn, which is huge. But yeah, we've got a couple of things to wrap up. There's one more person that we can trade chips with. And they happen to be in the waterworks. There's only one choice of floor here. I got it mixed up with the Scilab elevator. This is the PC I was talking, or not PC, control panel. Where's Dr. Oh, right, he's probably on the island. Dr. Wily's island. But yeah, this computer right here, if you jack in here, there's nothing but those fish viruses, and if you get a busting level that's high enough, all you get is chips, so great place for farming chips if you don't want to get money instead. Speaking of money, there's nothing else left to buy, except I guess I could buy the chips that I already have from the net merchants and Higsby's, but even then I found out that they don't have an infinite stock of chips. They only have usually 3 copies of every chip they sell before they're sold out, so there's literally nothing to do with the money I have now. But this guy has appeared, and oh boy does he have quite the request. I know that I don't look like one, but I'm a net battler. There are a few chips that I'm looking for. Woodman 3W, Skullman 3S, Sharkman 3S, Dropdown B, and Iron Body C. I happen to have 2 of Iron Body C. Just by complete coincidence, I didn't farm for that chip specifically. But anyway, if you give me those chips, I'll give you a top secret one. What do you say? And I have them all now, so might as well trade. Fantastic, thanks. These will help with those nasty viruses. Okay, now don't tell anyone that I gave you this. And we got a Hero Sword B. We already have several Hero Swords, but it doesn't hurt to have more. And Hero Sword B, I think that's the only way to get Hero Sword with a code of B, which works pretty well in a Proto-Man deck, since Proto-Man has a code of B. And I think there were a bunch of other sword-based chips that also have a code of B, so it might fit in really well with, did I call it a deck? A chip folder. that is centered around a B code. Alright, the other place I was looking for. So last time I was looking for a scientist guy, and I thought it was this guy right here in front of the elevator, but it turns out that he's at a different location. He's, I think, at the restaurant floor, or maybe it was the power plant. Let me try the power plant first. Let me see, was he here? Yeah, I think this is the guy. No. Maybe it's this guy? Oh yes, here he is. So, after challenging the kid at the summer school in Dentown, I think this guy appears, and it's just another round of quizzes. I don't even know what the prize is, but gotta do it for completion's sake. Time to see if you've been paying attention. Answer 10 of my questions and win a prize. Wanna try? Sure. Question 1. Whose navvy is called Gutsman? That's. Question 2. Who's the summer school teacher in Dentown? That would be Miss Yuri. Question 3. Who owns the chip shop in AC/DC Town? Higsby. Correct. Question 4. How many chairs are in the school's AV room? I would assume 9, like all the other classrooms. Question 5. What musical instrument is in Meilu's room? She has a piano. Question 6. How old is Yai? Let's see. Lan is about 10-ish. Yai is supposed to be like 2 years younger, so 8? Okay, got that one right. I don't think the game ever specifically tells you her age, though. I think they just mention at some point that she skipped 2 grade levels, and you're supposed to just kind of math it out from there. But anyway. Question 7. What chip do you use to escape from a battle? Could it be the escape chip? Question 8. The antique shop is on what block of Dentown? Oh no. Well, block 3 is where you first arrive at the metro station in Dentown, so it's not block 3. I thought it was block 1, but I guess not, so I'm gonna guess block 2. Correct! Question 9. What kind of toy is in Meilu's room? You mean the Servbot? A game machine, a stuffed Lan, a stuffed animal. Well, it's definitely not the first 2, so by process of elimination, a stuffed animal. Question 10. What are Miss Mari's... Oh. Well, I mean, we did find out, was it 2 streams ago? Because Miss Yuri told us, but wow. Okay. Well, I definitely remember 33s. 2 of them were in the 30s. So I'm gonna go with this one, but I feel like it was supposed to be something like 33, 23, 33 or something like that. I remember there being more 3s, but I'm pretty sure it's this middle answer. And again, I would assume that would have to be in inches and not centimeters, because in centimeters that would be totally unrealistic. Well, well, very good, young man. And here is your prize. And we got a Rapton 3M, and an achievement, Who Quizzes the Quizmaster. Okay, that takes care of that. And now we head off to the deep web. There are 3 navies that we can now challenge, having completed the game. And I want to go to Dad's lab, because that will give us an easy access point to the locations that we want to get to. So, first one I want to challenge is gonna be, well, I don't want to spoil who it is, but I did look at a guide so that I wouldn't waste time today. And for this one, you need to be... Mega Man needs to be at level 70 or higher, and again, you reach higher levels by buying all 3 of the different armor types, and by getting power-ups and getting HP memories, and if you collect all of them, then you're at level 100, which we are, so we're more than qualified to challenge this foe. And then we want to go to a part of the deep web that's not quite where we were last time, not the place that I showed off when we started last time. Not here. By the way, you can go through here now. You can go through here, and if you go all the way up and to the right along this place, you get to where we were when we first encountered Bomb Man, the Undernet and all that. We saw that before, and that's not where we're going. We're looking around here. By the way, in this area, you can encounter Color Man if you're looking for his ghost. And if you're looking for Iron Body C, which I traded with that guy earlier, then this is the place to look for that. These guys drop it. Usually they drop it when you get a fairly low busting level, but even at the higher busting levels, even when you think you're doing pretty good, they still have a chance of dropping Iron Body. Not always with a code of C, so you might have to do some farming around for that specific chip code, but those are the viruses that give it to you. Now here we have 2 different ways to go, if I'm not mistaken. Is this a dead end? I probably should have gotten the map out for this just to save even more time. Oh, and I need to edit this chip folder. Yay, useless money. Is this the right way? I don't even know. Oh, yes, I am going the right way. And I forgot to edit the chip folder again. Now let's just pop the bubbles with a charged shot. Oh, okay. I didn't know that they could just pass through each other like that. Okay, so here there are 2 different directions you can go. You can either go to the right or to the left to get to different sections of the deep web. We're going to take both of those paths, but first off we want to go to the left, or top left. And I forgot to change up my chip folder again. More bubble wrap. Is this? No. I keep forgetting to change up my chip folder. Okay, this time for sure. Okay, chip folder. So I don't want the leaf shield anymore. guy at 3 might come in handy in some situations. There you are. What else do I want to replace here? Might be worthwhile to replace some of my knight swords. Then again, maybe these tri-spears. Yeah, just to maintain a good balance between C's and J's, I'll replace some knight swords. Okay, and that should be good enough. Oh, and let me just sort the folder. Just for the sake of, I don't know, OCD or whatever. You know, maybe escape chips would be useful here just for the sake of saving time. Would have been nice to get more Anubis chips from the chip trader. That's actually what I was looking for when I farmed all those chips, but I kept on saving and reloading and saving and reloading and I got nothing, so I figured it would be better to just move on and be thankful for the 2 that I have. Or down. I want to say up. Yes, just correctly. And we'll keep this as a backup in case the first one doesn't hit. Alright, so basically we want to just continue down this route until the very end. And that's where our opponent will be waiting for us. More useless money that we don't need. It would be nice if we could transfer it over to the next game and have ourselves a little bit of a head start financially, but that's asking too much. We just take that path to Mega Man's left after we exit this place. Or, what am I saying? After we exit this battle. Ah! It was too late. I underestimated how fast these guys were because I confused them with the yellow ones that move a lot slower. This is the way to go. Ah, no, that's mystery data. Should have just continued onward. More ice cubes? Oh, never mind. Mine too. We'll take it. I mean, I haven't used that chip at all, and speaking of chips that I haven't used at all, I made it through this entire game without using a single recovery chip, I'm pretty sure. Unless maybe I showed one off towards the beginning of the game? That won't be the case for the next game onward, because from Battle Network 2 onward, if you take hits in battle, your HP doesn't reset to maximum between battles, so recovery chips actually become more important from Battle Network 2 and onward. Anyway, I'm pretty sure the right path is this way, from what I remember. Let's see. These gnats, or whatever you want to call them, can actually break the Anubis statue, so that's something to watch out for. Okay, I want Invis, Colorman 3. Actually, wait. I want the Night Sword first, and then Colorman 3, and then Anubis. So what I want to do is tear down that thing. That'll help me get a double delete. Not that I even need a good busting level anymore. I've got almost every chip. You know, might as well try and get some extra chips. Maybe I'll have something nice to trade with somebody who's looking for a specific chip one day. Although I guess I doubt that I'd ever try the multiplayer in this game. Well, maybe we can do some of that for experimentation if we finish everything early today. I think it's just up and to the right from here. Oh, wait, I don't even need Colorman at all, just the 3 Night Swords. That one first. Yeah, you want to take out the closer ones because these things can get really annoying if they hit you. Might as well grab it. And it's money. Yeah, Night Swords it is. More cash. Is it this way? I kind of have my doubts. I don't even remember which way the exit is for this area, but if we try every possible route, we'll get there eventually. Maybe I should have actually just gone all the way to the end off screen, and we could have just started off at the location we were headed towards, but oh well. Night Sword first, then the pop-up, and the gun. There we go. Broken bridges usually mean that I'm heading in the right direction. Usually. Get us a double delete. And there we go. Oh, wait, this is the place that we're headed. Okay, we've already reached it. There is no exit here, this is the end. Which means I should save. Let's see. I mean, pop-up will keep us safe from those wind turbines, but... Okay, let's take out one, use Invis to keep ourselves safe, and save the hero sword for when that statue thing, what's the word I'm looking for? Desolidifies? I'm not sure what the word is, but you know what I mean, I hope. And there's where you get Iron Body from. Pretty sure this is the destination. Ah, there we go. This is Pharaoh Man. So I have never fought Pharaoh Man before in any of the Battle Network games. Actually, I don't know if he shows up in games other than this one, but yeah. These three remaining boss fights that we have for today, it's all new stuff to me. I only know a little bit in advance because I looked at some guides. I think I can get out the hero sword first, and then the Invis, and then I'll try out the Tri-Spear. I don't know how this guy moves or what his attacks look like or anything, so I'm going into this quite blind. That looks like something I should probably... Oh. It's like a rat on. Pharaoh trap? Oh. Interesting. Let's try Invis 2 first. And then my Gaia chips. Where do I want to plant Anubis? I mean, if I put it in his field, he's gonna drop one of those yellow... What's the plural of sarcophagus? I guess maybe sarcophagi? He'll place one of his... he'll place a sarcophagus on his area of the field, so that's probably not a good choice. But he also places his own traps in my part of the field. I'll try putting it in his field. I think that's the lowest likelihood of it being destroyed, but I don't count on it lasting that long. Especially not if I put it in the middle like that. Done. And we got Pharaoh Man B. Okay, so that one was scripted, and now what we need to do is look around for him again so that we can get his second and third version chips. So I'm probably going to attempt the RNG manipulation thing to look for him. Save my progress. So I'm close to an encounter. Okay, looks like we're there. So now I just want to keep on reloading and trying different things. I think at this point I'd get the same encounter. Yeah. no matter which direction I move, unless I switch to walking. Whoops. Did I hit New Game by accident? I did. And there was a delay there, so let me try that again. I need to hold down the key as soon as I hit continue. There we go. And that's a slightly different encounter, but not the one that we want. So what I'm going to do is load the file, move a couple steps, save again, and now reload and see what we get this time. Okay, that's not what I was looking for. Let's try down. Oh, well, that's not good. Okay, let's save. I still haven't quite mastered this RNG manipulation thing, but I think I understand it better than before, at the very least. Now, let's turn the title screen. And let's try... Oh! Well, that was unexpected. But that's also not the encounter that we want, so let's try something else. Not what we're looking for. No! I held up too soon. Also not what we want. Okay. Let's try running a little bit. Save at a new location. Not what we want. Not what we want. Let's try walking. Not what we want. Oh, this is bad. I think I might have to delete one of these viruses. Oh, did I accidentally hit the wrong key? I think I did. Not what we want. Also not what we want. Okay, let's see how that changes things. No. There we go. Alright, so I want to try and aim for Pharaoh Man 2. Because getting Pharaoh Man 3 is probably going to be a lot easier, because all you have to do is just make sure you don't get hit and kill him fast enough, but aiming for Pharaoh Man 2 is a bit more precise and a little bit more luck-based. So yeah, that's what I'm going to try. So I want to get hit, what was it, 2 times or 3 times to lower my busting rank enough? Well, I guess it depends on how long it takes me to beat him too. Okay, I want to have pop-up, and then put down Anubis wherever he doesn't drop that sarcophagus to get as much mileage out of it as I can. And then it's all Gaia from there. Okay, drop that sarcophagus, and there we go. Oh, wait. I'm trying to get hit. What am I doing? And he's almost dead. Oh no, I think I'm going to accidentally get Pharaoh Man 3 here. Great. Oh! Never mind, he drops the Anubis chip. Well, we already have that, so let's re-roll and see if we can get something else. The good thing with pop-up is that you actually can allow yourself to get hit by simply attacking. Yeah, there we go. So 2 hit. Another hit. I think that should be good enough to lower our busting rank to a level where we can actually... Actually have a chance of getting Pharaoh Man 2, and we didn't. Okay, let's try it again. And I might try to show off how we can manipulate the folder as well. So you see that I drew one of my Anubis chips, and I think that's all 3 of my Gaia 3 chips in this, I guess we'll call it first hand of the deck. It turns out that it's not those chips that always get picked, it's the slots that they occupy. What did I do? Oh no. Oh, I suppose that's okay. Because I am trying to get hit twice. Yes! Alright, that's the harder of the 2. Now we just need to S-rank it in order to get a Pharaoh Man 3. The hunt continues. I feel like we're getting close to an encounter here. Not the encounter we want. I mean, even if it was, restarting wouldn't allow us to get back to it. Because it's kind of hard to explain how the RNG manipulation works. Basically, it's like there's this invisible counter that the game keeps track of, and that counter gets reset every time that you start again from the title screen. So, if I hit start and I start here, from that moment that I hit continue, the counter just starts ticking. So now if I repeat the same actions as before, I'm actually going to get something different based on the number of, I guess, milliseconds that have passed. But, of course, because nobody is that precise, your best bet is to just hold a direction from the moment you load, because that's the one, I guess, snapshot in time of that timer that you actually control. Yeah, so holding right from that position will always get you this, because you're starting from... It depends on what frame you're on, and also just some sort of internal clock that always resets as soon as you restart the game. I'm probably not explaining it that well, but now there are other videos on it that try to explain it, and why am I... This is what happens when I try acting and talking at the same time. Let me see, I want to move a little... Oh. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, so I want to just kind of change whatever my current I don't even know what to call it. Whatever my current RNG state is, I want to change it a little bit by moving and then saving and reloading the save and trying again from this new RNG state, we'll call it. Okay, running doesn't get us what we want. What about walking? Nope. Okay, try a different seed. Actually, I don't even have to run. I can just stand still for a few seconds, and that will change my RNG, I'm pretty sure. Let's try it. Maybe not. But come to think of it, I guess this is an opportunity to show off a little something. So, I've got 3 pop-ups, a Tri-Spear, and a Gaia 3. I will get that every time I do this reset and repeat the same motions. But, I can also do this. If I don't move from my current position and I just edit my folder. So let's see. I had one of my Gaia 3s, I don't know which one, and 3 of my pop-ups, I've got 4 of them. So if I just move stuff around, if I move the Invis 2 over here, and I move my Colorman 3 over here, like so, I don't know which 3 of my 4 pop-ups were selected, but I do know now that I've replaced all 4 of the pop-up slots, whichever 3 were being picked before, if I save now and reset, I'm still getting that Gaia 3, but now you can see that my 3 pop-ups have been replaced with the chips that I've inserted back into those slots, and I still have the same encounter. So actually what I said earlier about just being able to wait wouldn't work. If you just wait in place, your RNG doesn't change unless you save after waiting. Actually, no. No, even if you save after waiting, because that's what I did after changing my chip folder. So yeah, even if you save after waiting, your RNG isn't going to change in terms of what viruses you encounter. But yeah, there you have it. So that's something that we can do if we wanted to pick specific chips to show up in our first 5. But I like to keep things, sorted, so I'm going to try and avoid resorting to that if I can. Whoops, no. I did not need to do that. There we go. Let's look around for Pharaoh Man again. I know this isn't the most entertaining part of the game, but it's probably more efficient than just running around and killing whatever we see. Oh, that's too much. Okay. Just run a few steps and save, and reload. What we can get. If I go down, not what I'm looking for. If I walk down, not what I'm looking for. Okay, walk a step, save, try again. Not what we want, let's try walking. And that's a no. Okay, walk a few steps. steps. And try re-rolling again. That's not what I meant to do. I keep on hitting the wrong key because when I reach for the escape key, I don't always put my fingers back where they're supposed to go. Okay, let's try that again now. Let's try walking. Also not what I'm looking for. Oh, well, I guess now we have to give it our all. And hope we can get a Pharaoh Man 3. So what did I do? I ran up and then I turned left. I don't think I can replicate those movements exactly, but if we fail this, then we'll try. Yeah, the best we've got is pop up and a guy of 3 and a Knight Sword. And another Knight Sword. Okay, and this is it. Let's go with Invis and one more Knight Sword. So if we get Pharaoh Man 3 so we can... Aw. Well... do I want to keep this Anubis, or... You know what, no, I'm gonna try my luck at re-rolling, even though I probably won't be able to replicate it perfectly. I want to try my luck, so what I did was I ran up and then I made a left at some point. Oh, maybe I walked up? Yeah, getting it precise is... I'll try it a few more times before I just go back to the traditional method of... Well, maybe not traditional, but the method I was using before for manipulating the RNG. Maybe if I had counted my steps. I have a feeling I was running before I made the left. No. No way, because how would I have avoided this encounter if I was running? Yeah, I think it was walking and then I did something. How far did I go before turning left? Okay, it's just not happening. Oh well, should have kept the Anubis after all. What am I looking for? Also not what I'm looking before. Let's try running down. Also not what we want. Maybe I should have done all this off screen after all. I thought this was going to be a lot quicker than it's turning out to be. Okay, let's save on this new game and see if we can alter our luck. The problem is, we need to get Pharaoh Man 3 for the last of the 3 encounters that we're looking for today. Because the last encounter requires us to have all but one of the chips collected. And that includes Navi chips. This one. Nope. Let's try walking. Also no. There are some people out there who are way better at this whole RNG manipulation thing, and they can just, from the moment they enter the zone, they can precisely time when to turn and everything, and there are videos of it on YouTube. I'm not sure how they do it, but I know it's beyond my ability. Might as well try. I don't know what I was expecting there. Okay, if that doesn't make a difference, then... Oh. That did make a difference, only because there was a slight delay before I started moving. Count on slight delays because with a slight delay I can't time it perfectly if I wanted to retry the encounter later, so I really do want to have something that I can access just by holding a direction and maybe the run button. Saving in this state and see what that gets us. That's a no. Try a new state. Not the most fun part of the game, which is probably why I didn't do a lot of post-game stuff when I originally played this series. Oh, I think I already did that by walking this time. The only game where I got pretty far with like the post-game stuff was Battle Network 3. We'll get to that soon enough. And even with that game, I didn't make it all the way to the end because I think I got stuck on an encounter where I didn't have chips that were strong enough to overcome it. For the most part, I played these games just to the point of completing the story and made an attempt or two at some post-game stuff and then lost interest and moved on to the next game. But yeah, here we are. Let's try and get ourselves a Pharaoh Man 3. I don't think that hurts my busting rank because it doesn't cause Mega Man to flinch. Yeah, still got an S rank. And there we go, Pharaoh Man 3, we're done. Save just in case the power goes out or something. And now we want to go to the other branch of the deep web for our next encounter. So logging out and jacking back in is probably the fastest way to get there. Dad's PC for the win. Okay, and this time... Oh. Well, don't mind if I do. I mean, there's no point in using two of these. He summons rock cubes, which might be a problem. He could take out the Anubis that way, but... Okay, that was easy. And we got a Stone Man 3, let's go. If anybody's looking for a trade, I guess I'd be willing to trade those chips. I'm not going to be using them, I don't see myself going back to this game. Maybe for competitive mode, but even then, I think most people who play competitive Mega Man play either Battle Network 3 or Battle Network 6. That's what I usually see clips of on YouTube anyway. Yeah, Night Sword will do the trick. It's too bad that in future games you don't get sword chips that have a range of 3 like that. Except maybe there are... I think you might be able to do it with one specific sword chip that requires a button input combo, but I never really used that chip, so I can't say for sure. I'm pretty sure swords have been nerfed in future games, so that the maximum range you can get is 2 tiles forward. But don't quote me on that. Okay, so this time we want to go... Well, we still need to start by going left. But towards the end we want to go right. What do I want here? I mean, I can do all of this. Oh, bad timing. Oh, I'm still gonna get the double delete. That's a rank of 10 still. This play is not the Ice Cube chip. Oh my god. They hand out these ice cubes like candy. I don't know why. Okay, here we want to go right. Might as well pick this up. Okay, so our next encounter is not here, but in the next area over. No, actually it's 2 areas from now. I don't have an elemental weakness for that guy, so I don't think a double delete is going to be within reach for us. Well, unless I do this. Oh, wait, no, this isn't going to work either because... Yeah, he uses recover. Oh well. Okay, this area is where you find Magic Man's ghost. And specifically, his first ghost has a default location over here. Encounter him by coincidence on our way to our next foe. But I already did get all 3 versions of Magic Man, so we're good to go. Right, this was the place where most of the mystery data drops like 10 or 20 zenny only. Well, I found out that if you play around with it and, you know, just keep on re-rolling and restarting your save file before opening the mystery data, there is a chance to get 10,000 zenny out of these things. So you have to be really, really patient with reloading, or really lucky, or both. So if you're looking for easy cash, that's the place to go. Of course, that's not a problem for me anymore. Really? Oh my god. What are the odds? These things are terrible once they start moving. This way? Looks like it. Yep, this is the way. Oh, Rush. Well, hello. I don't think I got to show off this trick last time, but we can do it now. So all you have to do is drop Anubis and wait. Just sit there and he automatically takes hits as soon as he shows up. Actually, I don't know what happens if he chooses to appear on that same panel where I planted Anubis, but I guess that's something you can try and figure out through experimentation. Okay, was this the place? I think it was. So So once we get towards the end of this area, we should be able to encounter our second to last foe. Anubis is definitely the way to go. Put Anubis down right away. Well, not right away. I want to put him a little further away from that guy in the back. Wait, did I destroy my own? I didn't even know I could do that. I thought all of my attacks went through it. Great, you learn more stuff even at the end of the game. I didn't even know that was possible. Oh no. Oh wait, actually this is perfect. Aqua Tower will take care of that fire orb just fine. Oh, I timed it too early. I was gonna finish him off with Gaia 3, but oh well. At least we're making progress. Is this the way to go? I still don't understand why the guys that drop Drain 3 are slower than their counterparts. I would have thought they'd be faster, being, you know, the third version of the virus. Usually that's the strongest version, so I don't know what the deal is. Oh, also, this location is where you have a chance of encountering the virus that drops the drop-down B battle chip. So, if you're looking for it, this is the place. Should have waited until the head came out. Then I would have been able to do double damage. This is where our next foe awaits for us. This is Shadow Man. So Shadow Man we see pretty much throughout the entire Battle Network series. I think he's in all of the Battle Network games, if I'm not mistaken. Sometimes he'll show up as, well, I don't want to spoil it, so I won't comment any further, but yeah, Shadow Man is, I guess he's kind of like Gilgamesh in the Final Fantasy series, where you encounter him in most, if not all, of the games. Usually as like side content, but still. Okay, and I've never fought him in this game before, so we'll see how different he is from my experience with him in other games. I don't even know if it's a good idea to leave it in his area, but we'll see. Okay, that's not too different from what I remember. Oh, and my invis wore off. Let's actually go for our J chips. That's a guaranteed drop. Alright, and now it's back to everybody's favorite. Reloading the game over and over again in hopes of getting what we want. Just waiting until I'm close to an encounter. Oh, well, I guess we'll have to take it. Okay, what do I want? What do I want? I'll go for the hero sword first, and then an invis, and then a tri-spear. Aw, missed. I was hoping to time it so that I would hit him right when he came down, but oh well, poor timing on my part. Pop up and a guy of 3. Ah. Okay, so it looks like every time you hit him with the buster, he's just gonna try and do that. That's a new move. And I think I still have a chance at getting a Shadow Man too. I'll get used to him. I don't think I did well enough, yeah. Oh well. I don't think I have any chance of reproducing that outcome, so... or not reproducing the outcome, but reproducing that encounter, so we might as well take it, no point in reloading. Saved. Let's not accept that encounter. Oh, I think this is the enemy we're looking for. Well, not the enemy I'm looking for, because I already... yeah. So, if you encounter just one of this guy, the best you can get is a busting level of 9. Which gives you only a 1 in 32 chance of dropping the chip that he carries. If you want to get an S rank to boost your chances, you're gonna have to fish around for an encounter where you find this enemy along with the fire aura statue head enemy. and you're gonna want to have specific chips that can hit both of them at the same time, and what's recommended online is Sharkman, but I was able to pull it off using Colorman because Colorman has a water-based attack on the bottom row, as I'm sure you've seen many times now. I don't even know when my last save was, but you know what, we'll just do this encounter and then I'll start taking this whole RNG manipulation thing seriously. Save. We want to run around for a little bit just so that we can get close to an encounter. And now we want to start saving like crazy. Until we're right on the edge of an encounter. There we go. Okay, now... yeah, this guy. So this guy will show up with the red pinecone virus thing, and if you get that particular encounter with the right chips, you should be able to score a double delete in under 5 seconds and get an S rank, which will boost your chances of getting the drop-down chip, but there's also a chance of getting the fire aura chip, which kind of messes with your luck a little bit. Anyway, I don't want this encounter, so let me try walking instead of running. And that's not what I want either. Alright, save a new state and try again. That wasn't good. Really? Okay. Not what I want. Let's try walking. Also not what I want. Nope. Oh, yeah, this is the one. This is the encounter I'm talking about. So the way I pulled it off is with 2 Colorman chips. Actually, I think I'm gonna show it off here. So, let's see, we've got one of our hero swords I want to replace with a Colorman 3. I don't know which of my Colorman 3s this is, but yeah, this encounter. I'll show off the strategy for it. Let's see, so I have too many Night Swords, so I'm not gonna manage to switch this thing out. But my pop-ups, I've got fewer pop-ups and fewer hero swords, but I think that I have the fewest of my Invis Js. So I'm gonna try and swap out my Invis Js with Colorman and see what that does for me. Okay, folder. Where are my Invis Js? I think I only have 2 of them. Yeah, only 2, so I guess I need to figure out which 2 of my Colorman 3s I need to swap out. Let's do the first and second. And see what that does for us. Okay, save again. And reload. And yeah, so I guess one of the 2 that I switched in was the one that was showing up in my first hand, so let's go back and figure out which of the 2 it was. Okay, let's swap the second one with an Invis J. And save. And if this doesn't work, then we know it's the first one. Okay, it worked. So we've got 2 Colorman 3s, so here's what we need to do. First, we need to remove the barrier off of that guy. And we can do that with our first Colorman 3. Then I want to stay down, and there we go. So this, because I took a hit, will give me a busting rank of 10, which is not as good as an S rank, but it's good enough that you still have a chance at getting the drop-down chip. You can manipulate the RNG further by throwing in a couple of buster shots. So if I just shoot this lion head thing, or why do I call it a lion head? I think its actual name is Megalion, or Megalion, or something like that. But we'll get virus names in the future games. Anyway, if I try taking a few buster shots at this thing, then that will change what chip I get in the end, even with that same busting rank of 10. I think you need 1, 2, 3 shots, and then that guarantees that you drop the drop-down chip. Yeah, there you go. So that's your solution if you've been looking for the drop-down chip. You can either use Colorman or you can use Sharkman 3. Sharkman 3 specifically because you need a high enough attack power, and come to think of it, I guess this wouldn't have worked with Colorman 2 either, because that Firehead virus thing has 250 HP. There we go, I got myself another drop down to show off. Keep going until we're close to an encounter. Okay, I think this is close enough to start trying our luck. Oh my. Not what I want. Whoops. Also not what I want. Ah, found you. Okay, so planting Anubis on his side of the field was actually not a bad idea. I just need to make sure that my guy at 3 doesn't strike the Anubis directly. Because I think that's what broke it last time, is that I hit it with the hammer directly. How did that miss? Well, more pop-up. I'll go for Colorman and then the Night Sword. but I might not need it. Okay, and that's where you get Muramasa, but we already have that chip, so let's try our luck again. Pop up Anubis and Gaia 3. Oh, too late. Power Man has just failed to miss this guy. He's gone. And that's not what we want. Wait, what am I doing? Put this thing down. Protect ourselves. And let's try and hit him with all 3 of our Gaias this time. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. And all we need is one last hit on him. Not what we want. Well, at least we get to retry him as much as we like. This lands, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, he can be hit in that stance. Okay, good to know. And that's Shadow Man 2. Alright. Now all we need is a Shadow Man 3. We'll be ready for the last encounter. And I didn't save, so I'm definitely gonna have to kill this thing. Wait, is that? No, that's a J. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Perfect. Okay, save. Just in case I didn't do that earlier. And we're on the hunt for a Shadow Man 3. Not what we want. Also not what we want. Let's try walking. Well, it's not even walking, it's like light jogging. Yeah, might as well go for it. Easy pop-up chip, I'll take it. Especially if it's a pop-up C. I could use more of those. All I'm getting is pop-up Ks. I'm thinking that maybe I have to shoot him a couple times with the Buster in order to boost my chances of getting a pop-up C. But K isn't a bad code. I have a bunch of chips that are K-coded that I like to use. No, you're not what we want. Show me the Shadow Man. That is the one that drops the leaf shield. I might as well show it off. I mean, you've seen it before, but... I actually did pick up another leaf shield from one of these guys. So, yeah, it happened twice. I'm pretty sure. Let me look. Alphabetically, if I go to the L's, I'm pretty sure I have 2 of those leaf shield chips. Yeah, 2 leaf shield C's dropped from that virus, and both times it was with a busting level of 9. So yeah, got really lucky on that, but not so lucky with the drop down and had to resort to RNG manipulation. That's not what we want. That's not what we want. Let's try walking. Boom. This is the encounter that you want if you want to get the leaf shield. You want something that will allow you to kill both of these viruses at the same time so that you can get an S rank or at least a 10 rank to boost your chances of getting the leaf shield. And I don't know what chips to recommend because, again, I got lucky and got the leaf shield with just a busting level of 9. But yeah, if you can figure out a way to double delete these guys in under 5 seconds, that's your S rank for boosting your chances to get the leaf shield chip. But that's not what we want, so... Reloading. Oh. Well, great. We can't reload this fight, so I'm gonna have to try my best. I don't see this happening, but gotta give it a try anyway. Yeah, I figured that would miss. Okay, now we actually have a fighting chance. Let's put Anubis down and Gaia 3. This is probably my best chance at an S rank, and even then I don't think I've made it in enough time, but we'll see. I might have gone over the 30-second limit. Oh well, again, we can't reset that encounter because I didn't get it directly after starting from the start menu. Oh, well, hello, hello. And my best chance is to just add. No Anubis. Of course not. I've only got 2 in my whole deck, so I'm not surprised there. Ah, great. Oh well, we tried. Maybe we're not going to encounter that last enemy after all. I don't even know why I'm doing this fight. You know what? Yeah, why am I doing this? Let's just restart. We need that Shadow Man 3. I haven't tried walking. Okay, this should be close enough to an encounter. Not what we want. Oh, wait, actually, if I had Color Man for this encounter, I could pull it off, because Color Man uses a Fire Tower on the top row and an Aqua Tower on the bottom. Oh, no, wait, no, this encounter doesn't work because those two don't drop down at the same time. That's why you can't get a double delete in this situation. Never mind. And I ran into it again. Let's try walking. Nope. Changing directions doesn't really matter. Change movement speed. Try walking instead of running. And that's not what we're looking for either. Walk a few steps. Save again. Reset. There we go. Now I can play with RNG as much as I want. So I think what I'm gonna end up doing, if all else fails, is I'm gonna stack the deck with a bunch of my hero swords and just knock down his HP really quickly in 2 turns. That was not good. I want to do over. Okay, let's try this again. Pop up first, since he's going to dodge that first hit anyway. Oh, Anubis, perfect. We'll plant that first, then the Invis, then the Gaia 3. Okay, and 2 hero swords should do the trick. I think that just ruined my chances of getting a Shadow Man 3. Wow, not even a Shadow Man 2. Well, I know what I can resort to if need be, but let's try this a couple more times in a less manipulative way before we try to mess around with the chip folder. That should be an S rank. Ah! Missed it by a second and a half. Okay, time to stack the deck. Actually, I need to know what's even in my starting deck if I'm gonna be able to pull this off. One of my pop-ups, which I definitely want to keep. Anubis. Anubis 2 and Gaia 3. That's not good. Yeah, that's definitely not what I wanted. Actually, this... hold on. 260 plus 150 is 410. Not enough. Would have been enough if Anubis lasted. So yeah, that's probably what I want to go for. Before trying the forbidden technique of folder rigging. How did that miss? No, I'm retrying that. You have to have the most perfect timing. Great. Well, now it's just a matter of trying enough times and getting a little bit lucky. This and this guy 3. What did I do? I clicked it too soon. I think I might already be over the time limit. Yeah, already well over the time limit. Okay. Time to rig the deck. So, let's see. I know that one of my Gaia 3s here is being selected, but I don't know which one. J to take the place of one of those Gaia 3s, but I don't know which one. Let's try the first one. This is going to take a couple of tries, but let's try putting an Invis J in the first Gaia slot and see if that changes anything. Nope, it was not the first Gaia slot. Okay. Then let's try the second one. So I want to put this over here now. That's not what I wanted to do. And it's not the second Gaia slot either, so it's the third one. Okay, put Invis 2 there. Then I need to put Hero Sword into one of my pop-up slots, but I don't know which one. Let's see, where are my pop-up slots? I've got 4 of those. And I want to put a Hero Sword. I don't even know which one got picked, so let's swap out my first Hero Sword with my first pop-up and see what that does. Okay, that doesn't change anything here, which means that it wasn't the first pop-up. be here a while. It wasn't the first pop-up, so... let's try the second. It was the second. Alright. And now we need to swap out 2 of our knight swords with hero swords, but I don't know which 2. 2 of our knight swords I want to trade with hero swords. But which 2? That's going to be a bit of a problem. Let's try the last and second last. That did nothing. Well, at the very least, I know I haven't touched the hero sword that's popping up in slot 5. Okay, let's move these up 2 slots and see what that does. Okay, that got one of them, but I don't know which one. Getting closer. Okay, let me try moving the top one first and see what that does. Okay, I see what's going on, so I need to move the other one up 1 slot, and then I should have it. So, let's see. Yeah, this hero sword needs to move up here, and then that should do the trick. At least for the first round of chips. I might have to further manipulate the next round of chips, but we'll see. Can I save? There we go. Restart. Alright, here we go. Invis 2 and just keep on slashing him like crazy. That should take off most of his HP in the first round. There we go. Okay, and now all I need is just a little bit of luck. We'll drop Anubis and the Knight Swords. Uh-oh, why did I do that? Well, I should only need 1 Knight Sword. Okay, that should be under 30 seconds. What? Well, we still got Shadow Man 3 anyway. It's a win! The Forbidden Jutsu helped us defeat the ninja of the internet. Yahoo! Okay, and now we can go look for our last encounter. I'm just gonna go back to my ID sorted folder the way I like it. And let's move on to the last area of the deep web. Yep, here we are. You can fight Shadow Man before Pharaoh Man, but fighting Shadow Man second is the better choice because this next encounter, which doesn't have a fixed place, is immediately after Shadow Man's location, so you might as well. How do I want to do this? Yikes. Invis, this guy. Yeah, that'll hopefully get us through this fight. Bad timing. I'm not gonna hit anything with that. Anything we'll do here. Goodness. We just need to get lucky. There's no specific location that we need to go to here. It's just a random encounter. I would have thought they'd put him in this area, but oh well. Have to look around. So much for being able to start Battle Network 2 today. I can see that we spent pretty much all of our time on wrapping things up here. Let me actually just start reloading, because that's probably the faster way to get the encounters that we want. Nope. Let's try walking. There he is. Okay, so you see that little 100 over there? Yeah, he's got the same protective barrier that the life virus had. But I think Anubis can still damage him through it, so we're fine. And a Night Sword. I don't think his drop is guaranteed, so I'm actually going to have to play carefully here. Well, I guess oh wait, I have Invis. That's good. I don't know what kind of move he's charging up, but I'm not going to wait for it. Hopefully that was good enough. Yes! We got the Life Aura. And that's it! 175 out of 175. Our data library is complete. He does not drop a Navi chip, but you should be able to get his chip from the download feature. Let me see how that works. Uh-oh. Did the game crash on me? Let's wait for it. Okay, there we go. Let me hit quit. Actually, wait, did I save? I think I did. I know I did, but just in case. And then there should be an option to...
Take a quick break.
How do I get to the download chips? It's not under settings, is it? No.
I'll boot up the gallery.
Download chips. There we go.
Booting up.
Yeah, we can get base's chip. Let's go ahead and can be loaded from each game's Mega Man screen. Okay, so do I just... Oh. Yeah, I just want... So it can be downloaded from the game's Mega Man screen, they said.
We got this!
Let's see how that works. So, if I go to... Oh, right. And it's the Y button on the controller, but what is it on the... No? I don't know which key that is. Oh. Okay, it was... I think it was the Q. Yeah, let's go ahead and load this. Successfully downloaded a chip. And collection complete. Acquire all chips in Mega Man Battle Network, including download chips. And there we go. Now we have everything. Does the library say that we have 176 now? Yeah. Wait, no, it was already 176, right? But now we can use base, which has an attack power of 200. And if you're wondering why his chip code is F, that's because in Japanese his name is Forte. So, I've seen videos online of how this chip works. Basically just that move that he was trying to do, where he keeps on shooting at you, and just kind of sweeps the whole field with that green thing. Yeah, we also got Life Aura, which protects us from all damage that's less than 100. Which is pretty good, but not that good, because there are plenty of viruses that can hit you for more than 100 damage. At least in this game. So, I mean, at least we have it for collection's sake, but there we go. That is the end of Mega Man Battle Network 1 for us, so next time I will be starting Battle Network 2, and yeah, we're just going to continue marathoning the whole series, probably well into the summer. I don't know if I'm going to do post-game stuff for the second game, but I'll probably be researching and looking at guides along the way to figure out whether or not it's going to be too time-consuming. I mean, this experience today leaves me feeling that I should just do that stuff off-screen on my own time, but we'll see. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this journey, and I hope you guys are looking forward to what we do next time in Mega Man Battle Network 2. What else was I gonna say? So, in about 2 hours from now is when I'll be doing my usual office hours session. I've decided to push it back, give myself 2 hours between the end of the gaming stream and the start of that stream. I feel like 2 hours is enough time to really get something meaningful done in between and be adequately prepared and all that. I'm not 100% sure on what I'm going to cover. I know I said last week that I wanted to do mechanics, and I'm thinking it's either going to be some more rotational dynamics like I did several weeks ago, or probably energy concepts, because I don't have a lot of content for the energy chapter, so whatever it is, I'll decide that when the time comes, and for those of you who show up with other questions, you can still ask. It's not like we have to do one specific topic, but yeah, that's sort of the plan for later tonight, so guess that's it. Yeah, nothing else to say. I'm pretty sure we completed everything, and if there's anything I missed, then if it's significant, I'll show it off. If it's not, then I'll do it off screen. Oh, and probably not right away, because I'm busy helping students get ready for the AP exams, but at some point within the next few weeks, I would like to do just a review video of Battle Network 1, so that'll be coming sometime. I would like to get it done just by next week, but I don't think that's gonna happen, so brace yourselves for, I want to say, like a month-long wait before seeing that, but if it gets done earlier, then that's great too. Anyway, I'll stop rambling. I'll be back in about 2 hours. Take care, and I'll see you then.